Thank you, sir. So now we have come to the much awaited moment of the release of operational guidelines of our key policies. I request Sri T.G. Bharat sir, Honorable Minister for Industries and Commerce and Food Processing, to release the book on the operational guidelines for three policies, that is Andhra Pradesh Industrial Development Policy 4.0, Andhra Pradesh MSME and Entrepreneur Development Policy 4.0, and Andhra Pradesh Food Processing Policy 4.0. Thank you, sir. So now I request Sri Kondapalli Srinivasa, Honorable Minister for MSME, to kindly release the book on the operational guidelines of Andhra Pradesh policy for establishment of private industrial parks with plug-and-play industrial infrastructure 2024-29. These operational guidelines also pave the path for the much ambitious initiative of establishing 175 MSME parks in the 175 assembly constituencies in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Thank you, sir. So now I request Honorable Minister for Industries and Commerce, Sri T.G. Bharat sir, to launch the official web portal for the Industrial Parks Policy. So this is the Andhra Pradesh policy for establishment of private industrial parks with plug-and-play infrastructure. Thank you, sir. Now I request Sri Kondapalli Srinivasa, Honorable Minister for MSME, to kindly launch the Early Bird Application Portal, which is aligned with the Industrial Development Policy 4.0.
FDI is pouring in, including investors from Fortune 500 companies. Investors can benefit from PLI schemes, decarbonization subsidies, employment-based incentives, net SGST reimbursement, and more. As a special incentive, the Early Bird offer provides a 30% investment subsidy for the first 200 approved proposals, with value-added industries eligible for up to a 40% subsidy. Invest in Andhra Pradesh.
Thank you so much, sirs. We express our heartfelt gratitude to the respective dignitaries and their esteemed guests, because as we embark on this significant occasion that marks the launch of our key industrial policies and web portals. Now I request Sri Kondapalli Srinivasa, Honorable Minister for MSME, SERP NRI Empowerment and Relations, to kindly address the gathering.
A very good evening to all of you. Must be a lazy afternoon. A very good evening, sir. Respected dignitaries on the dais, Honorable Minister for Industries and Commerce and Food Processing, my colleague T.J. Bharat Garu, and today's the champion, the Secretary of Industries and Commerce, Yuvraj Garu, and my colleague, the Honorable Chairman for MSME DC, Shivashankar Prasad Garu. It was a wonderful applause, sir. Thank you for that. And CEO AP Food Processing, Dr. Shekhar Babu Garu, IFS, and my Secretary, CEO for AP MSME Development Corporation. And I also have AP Trade Promotion Corporation, the Honorable Chairman, Babu Rao Garu, and all the dignitaries from the industries. A very warm welcome. And I would like to congratulate each one of you that you've been here at a historic event where the Honorable Chief Minister wanted how the industry has to grow in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Because we have taken some good time to define the policy, to define the guidelines for the policy, to define the park policy, and define how do you want to execute that. So, but then it's a moment where we have to accelerate ourselves to meet the vision of Honorable Chief Minister. And I wanted to make a note that he wanted to accelerate industry together at a very highest acceleration that he could do as support to all the entrepreneurs. He wanted to adopt the concept of one family, one entrepreneur as a broader vision. But today, he wanted to promote all the industries with the best policy, best guidelines where the industry could adopt. So I would like to make a note that we're very particular in hearing all the issues that the industries were trying to pursue, all the issues that the industry wanted to report us, and few of them on sector-based, we have received some grievances, and we're trying to address them. We're trying to solve in a way that you could be prosperous enough to extend your industry. So definitely, kindly listen to us, kindly wait for us. Definitely, we are going to do the best from this government. And especially the incentive part, the Honorable Chief Minister is very serious about supporting the incentive part. He wants to clear it. He has given a clear instructions for the entire team saying that the incentives have to be addressed. Because we want to bring the positive note to all the entrepreneurs saying that the incentives, giving the incentives will create a positive image. So we are very keen on that. Definitely you'll hear a good news very soon on the incentive part. I think it's a good news that I wanted to make an applause because we've been telling this, but we are confident enough that we came to a point where we can address that problem. So very soon, keep listening to us. Definitely the point will come very soon. And with respect to the industrial park, so never in the state of, in any other state or in the country, where is a P4 model for developing industry parks. So we are trying to adopt 175 new industrial parks, apart from the parks which we have currently. We have a roadmap how do we want to develop them. We have identified 46 parks under the cluster development program, and APIC is going to develop certain parks, and the rest will be using the private partners to develop it. So we have identified the places. We are going to very soon launch the parks. Honorable Chief Minister is very keen that to start at least one park in every district in very month's time. At least in this month or next month, we will be hearing the good news that the parks will be announced in each park in each district at least. And we have a 2 months goal where we want to establish 175 parks for entire state of Andhra Pradesh. And I would like to make a note of it. And we also wanted to say that the incentives, I would like to make a note that in the last 9 months, we have cleared about 200 crores of incentives. And we still have about, for MSMEs, especially the MSMEs, we have 1400 crores where the amount is sanctioned and approved and yet to be released, and there is a 1500 crores which the government, there is yet to be sanctioned. So definitely this 1400 will be likely to be planned very soon, and the 1500 also we're trying to address that. And I would like to say that we have a larger plan on how do we support the MSME units, because EDB is one thing which is supporting the large industries. I always share my grievance to the secretary that there is a lot to do at the DIC level. So the DICs need to be strengthened, they have to be knowledgeable, they need to be very supportive to all the entrepreneurs, budding entrepreneurs who are coming into the office and trying to analyze, trying to study what industries they could establish and all. So we are trying to re-establish them. We have a plan of restructuring the entire department to allocate officers in every district, and we also wanted to increase the IPOs. We're trying to have a IPO at a constancy level, and in fact we're also trying to have a IPO at mandal level, because the plan is so big that we want to have one family, one entrepreneur. So we want to have an IPO at a mandal level, but then the plan at least will have it at a constancy level. So 175 IPOs will be there, apart from the IPOs where the industry office has. So definitely you're going to see that things happening very, very soon. And we also wanted to tell the policy in a broader perspective. We want to ensure that MSME One portal is developed in a way that you get the answers particular to the question that you have asked. We want to have AI model enabled in the MSME One website so that you be knowledgeable and you can easily get the information, right information from the website. And we also wanted to make a note that Honorable Chief Minister is very serious on MSME industry, because he wanted to establish employment and also create self-employment. Self-employment is something that we want to create using PMEGP or any other program. So there are a lot of self-employment promotions that we are doing, and apart from the industry that we are planning. So definitely Honorable Chief Minister is very serious on MSMEs. We want to hear sector-based issues, because we did receive a couple of issues from the industry partners, but we want to hear more on the sector base. So definitely I think most of you have listened, have informed Honorable Secretary Garu, but then you want to, if you feel that there's something that you want to share to us, kindly come to us on a sector-based, trying to tell us what you actually need on a sector-based, because on the other day, we found that the granite polishing industry have come to me, and they've given some issues which I think the 30-40% are simple decisions that we could make, and we have represented to the Honorable Chief Minister, and they are under consideration. So definitely I would like to make a note that we're very serious on the industry part, and we have the policy guidelines, policy documents, everything is ready. So kindly stay focused, and we want to hear more from you. We want you to prosper and make this as a prosperous Andhra Pradesh. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for explaining how the initiatives of the Department of Industries, APIC, APMSME and Food Processing are all aligned to encourage entrepreneurship and facilitate investment across various sectors, providing the much needed impetus to our industrial ecosystem. Now I request Sri T.G. Bharat sir, Honorable Minister for Industries and Commerce and Food Processing, to kindly address the gathering.
వేదికను అలంకరించిన మిత్రులు, నా బ్రదర్ ఆనరబుల్ మినిస్టర్ కొండపల్లి శ్రీనివాస్ గారు, వేదికను అలంకరించిన పెద్దలు తమ్మిరెడ్డి శివశంకర్ గారు, చైర్మన్ APSMEDC సార్ చెప్పినట్లు వీఆర్ గుడ్ బ్యాట్స్మెన్, అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం క్యాప్టెన్ కూడా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ కదా. మా క్యాప్టెన్ వచ్చి చంద్రబాబు గారు. వీ హ్యావ్ లైక్ ధోని, విరాట్ కోహ్లీ అండ్ రోహిత్ శర్మ. ఆయన మిక్స్ వచ్చి మా చంద్రబాబు గారు అనమాట. వాళ్ళందరూ మిక్స్ మా చంద్రబాబు గారు. సో అలాగే మా చైర్మన్ బాబురావు గారు, ఈరోజు మా ప్రిన్సిపల్ సెక్రటరీ యువరాజ్ గారు, ఈరోజు గైడ్లైన్స్కి ఐ నో హౌ మచ్ వీ వర్క్డ్ లాస్ట్ సెవరల్ మంత్స్. ఆయనే కాదండి, బ్యాక్లో చాలామంది వర్క్ చేశారు. సో వాళ్ళందరు టీం మెంబర్స్ అందరికీ ప్రత్యేకించి ధన్యవాదాలు. ఎందుకంటే గైడ్లైన్స్ అనేది సో క్రిటికల్. మా ప్రీవియస్ గవర్నమెంట్లో ఒక పాలసీ ఇచ్చారండి, అంటే రోల్స్ రాయ్స్ కార్ తెచ్చిపెట్టాడు, దాని కీస్ ఇవ్వలేదన్నమాట లాస్ట్ గవర్నమెంట్లో. దాని గైడ్లైన్స్ కూడా మా యువరాజ్ గారు మేమే ఆ గైడ్లైన్స్ కూడా రిలీజ్ చేయడం జరిగింది. ఆ పర్టిక్యులర్ పాలసీ దానికి, అంటే పాలసీ అనౌన్స్ చేశారు, గైడ్లైన్స్ లేదనమాట. అట్లా అనమాట ప్రీవియస్ గవర్నమెంటు. బట్ ఐ థింక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ జస్ట్ ద హోల్ టీమ్ వర్క్డ్ అండి. మా ఈడీ గారు ఇప్పుడు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు కదా సభకు, సో షీఈ్ అన్ ఈడీ ఫ్రమ్ ఏపీఐఏసీ అండి, యాంకర్ కాదమ్మా. సో ఐ డోంట్ నో, లాట్ ఆఫ్ పీపుల్ మస్ట్ నాట్ బీ నోయింగ్ షీఈ్ అన్ ఈడీ ఫ్రమ్ ఏపీఐఏసీ. సో మా టీం అందరికి కూడా ప్రత్యేకించి ధన్యవాదాలు చెప్తున్నా. అలాగే మా శేఖర్ బాబు గారు, who has been the food processing CEO, and మాకు ఒక పెద్ద అంబిషన్ ఉంది సార్, 30,000 crores has to be raised in food processing sector అన్నారు. సో we are really working hard to see that dream gets fulfilled in this 5 years. Let's hope for that. And విశ్వ గారు కూడా ఉన్నారండి, వాళ్ళకు కూడా నమస్కారాలు. ఇక్కడ విచ్చేసిన ఎంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్స్, various business people, andarki good evening, and once again happy evening andi. So major things, I think Yuvraj garu spoke about the policy, how it works, what it is, what is the benefits that you are going to get. Okay, few things that I want to stress on is, see chaana mandi they keep thinking that ma incentives emi, ma paristhiti emi, లాస్ట్ 10 years కన్నా బెటర్ ఇన్సెంటివ్ పాలసీస్ చెప్తున్నారు, ఇంకా ఎక్కువ ఇస్తానంటున్నారు. మరి లాస్ట్ 10 ఏళ్ళ పరిస్థితి ఏమి అని చెప్పి ఒక క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ అయితే అందరిలో ఉంటుంది, నాతో సహా కూడా అదే ఉంటుంది. మనమేమో చాలా చెప్తున్నాం ఏం పరిస్థితి అని. బట్ పాయింట్ ఈజ్ యూ విల్ హ్యావ్ టు థింక్, 14 to 19లో దాదాపు 4,000 crores ప్లస్ ఇన్సెంటివ్స్ ఇచ్చామండి. లాస్ట్ గవర్నమెంట్లో జస్ట్ అరౌండ్ 1,800 to 2,000 crores. అండ్ మనము ఇన్సెంటివ్స్తో పాటు దెర్ ఈస్ అన్ ఎకో సిస్టమ్ దట్ ఈస్ గెటింగ్ బిల్ట్ ఇన్ ఆర్, దట్ ఈస్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. అండ్ దెన్ స్పీడ్ ఆఫ్ డూయింగ్ బిజినెస్. ఈరోజే పొద్దున ఒక ఇండస్ట్రియలిస్ట్ వచ్చాడు, హీ వాజ్ టాకింగ్ టు మీ, సార్ దెర్ వాజ్ ఇట్స్ అ స్టీల్ ప్లాంట్ అనమాట, లాస్ట్ గవర్నమెంట్లో ఫర్ వేరియస్ రీజన్స్ ద ఎక్స్పాన్షన్ గాట్ డిలేడ్ బై ఆల్మోస్ట్ 8 months అని చెప్తున్నాడు, ఫర్ ప్రీవియస్ గవర్నమెంట్ ఇష్యూస్ నుంచి. జస్ట్ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ అరౌండ్ 600 crores ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ డిలేడ్ బై 8 months. Per month is, if you take even bank rate 1%, it is 6 crores. Just straight away 48 crores. అదే ఇన్సెంటివ్స్ అదేనా కూడా it will be more. So speed of doing business is also very important. Ecosystem is also very important, that we are going to build along with the incentives that has been there. We have a plan in next, as Kondapalli Srinivas garu cheppinatlu, maaku we have a plan andi industry department lo, APIC lo there is a plan which will be done before May 15th. From 3,000 crores nunchi 5,000 crores madhyalo incentives paatavanni kuda first in first out basis lo we will be releasing that andi. Keep that hope. That's very very important andi. And apart from this, escrow system, this is not there anywhere in India. This escrow mechanism is to build that confidence. When we say that this incentives is what we are going to give, how is that it is going to be secured? ఎందుకంటే ప్రతి ఒక్క ఇండస్ట్రీస్, ఐఎమ్ ఆల్సో బిజినెస్ మ్యాన్, మీరు ఇండస్ట్రియలిస్టు, ప్రతి స్టేట్కు పోతారు, వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ యు ఆర్ గివింగ్ హియర్, వాట్ ఈస్ ద బెస్ట్ అని చెప్తారు, అది తీసుకొని వస్తారు. ఇక్కడ వచ్చి మా వాళ్ళతో, నాతోనో లేకపోతే సెక్రటరీ గారి దగ్గరికి పోవడము, సార్ మాకు తెలంగాణలో ఇది ఆఫర్ ఇచ్చారు, తమిళనాడులో ఈ ఆఫర్ ఇచ్చారు, మీరేమి ఇస్తారు. దట్ దేర్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ రాంగ్. That is how it is. We are business people. But థింగ్ ఈస్ ఎవరు ఎంత బాగా ఇస్తున్నారు ఇన్సెంటివ్స్ అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్. సో చంద్రబాబు గారి ఐడియా ఇది, ఆయన ఐడియా వీ హ్యావ్ బీన్ డిస్కసింగ్. Yesterday also we had a review on how this escrow mechanism has to be built. That is going to happen before May 15th. That is what Yuvraj Garu also has promised, that we are working on it before May 15th. This escrow mechanism వచ్చి తర్వాత, so whatever incentives gets qualified or anything, there will not be, అంటే ఇక్కడ నేను ఎవరో ఏమున్నా ఎనీ టైమ్ ఇన్ ఫ్యూచర్ దిస్ మెకానిజం అంటూ వచ్చేసింది అనుకోండి, దేర్ ఇస్ once it is passed through the system అంటే అప్రూవ్ అయిన తర్వాత nobody can stop the incentives. That is how that mechanism we are trying to build, and this will be first in India andi. That's the best part. So remember that that is the best part. And few things like water, we are working on it. Water is one of the most critical subject నాకు తెలిసి. Last time it was అరౌండ్ 40 MLD or 40 rupees per MLD అట్లా ఉండింది 2014 నుంచి 19లో. 19 నుంచి 24లో 120 నుంచి 140కి రైజ్ చేశారు. ఆ రోజు కొన్ని ఇండస్ట్రీస్ ఆ జియో దెర్ వాజ్ లిటిల్ ఇట్ వాజ్ నాట్ క్లియర్ అనమాట. ఆ క్లారిటీ లేనప్పుడు ఏమొచ్చిందంటే అందరు ఏమనుకున్నారంటే ఈ 40 రూపీస్ 120 140 అంటే పెద్ద పెద్ద ఇండస్ట్రీస్ వాటర్ బేస్డ్ అంటే వాటర్ కన్జంప్షన్ హెవీగా ఉండేదానికి పర్ డే ఆ ఛార్జెస్ చూస్తే 15 లక్షలు 20 లక్షలు అనుకున్నారు. అంటే నీళ్ళు రాలేదండి, కళ్ళల్లో రక్తం వచ్చింది చాలా మందికి ఆ టైంలో. అంటే సడన్లీ ఇట్ వాజ్ నాట్ క్లియర్, అది ఓన్లీ ఫార్ పార్క్ దానికి సంబంధించింది. ఇన్స్పైట్ ఆఫ్ దట్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ 40 to 120 140 దట్స్ ఎ హెవీ ఇది. దానికి కూడా వీఆర్ రీవర్కింగ్ అండ్ సీయింగ్ వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ బెస్ట్ వీ కెన్ డూ అపాన్ దట్. సో అది కూడా లెట్స్ హోప్ థింగ్స్ విల్ చేంజ్. నాకు ఇప్పుడే కొన్ని రిప్రజెంటేషన్స్ ఇప్పుడే నేను మా సిఇఓ గారితో మాట్లాడుతున్నప్పుడు బిల్డింగ్ అప్రూవల్స్ ఈ స్టిల్ అండర్ MAUD. దాని ఛార్జెస్ కూడా లాస్ట్ గవర్నమెంట్ ఆర్ కంపేర్ టు ఎనీ అదర్ స్టేట్, మన స్టేట్లో లాస్ట్ గవర్నమెంట్లో పెంచే అంటే ఏదో 10% 20% కాదు, సంథింగ్ లైక్ 500 600 or 700% ఇంక్రీజ్ చేసేసారని విన్నా నేను. సో దట్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో వీ హ్యావ్ బీన్ డిస్కసింగ్ యాజ్ టు హౌ వీ షుడ్ టేక్ దట్ అవుట్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ పర్టిక్యులర్ థింగ్ ఫర్ ఇండస్ట్రీస్. సో దట్ విల్ ఆల్సో some good news will be heard very soon about it. And process kuda we want to take that out and see that whether we can try and do it from APIC nunchi approvals ichedaniki emana possibility unda ani. Endukante we have engineering division undi, andaru unnaru kabatti let's hope we will hear some good news in that sector andi. Ide kaakunda ease of doing business lo we've been working on how best we can improve on ani. Even secretary level, government of India secretary level kuda vachi we had a review recently with the secretaries of our state to see how we can still further improve on ease of doing business, where we are struck, how we should improve and cheppi there was a detailed discussion with all the secretaries, and honorable chief minister discussion happened just a week back. And I think there also there will be a lot of improvement andi. So all that I'm telling all the industrialists, business people is have hope, try and invest in here, do expansions in Andhra Pradesh. That's very important. We are working very hard. All that you have to keep saying is keep the government sailing andi. Manaki stability baagundi ante things will work. Just imagine if Chandrababu Garu continued from 99, what our situation would have been and how better our state would have been continuously. But ee instability ichesnappudu, so manam business people educated, we know what it is, how the world works. So you will also have to see, democratically this is a political system. Meer kuda you have to keep telling what is advantage, what is that we are working కింద లెవెల్లో వేరెవర్ యూ హ్యావ్ స్మాల్ ఫోరం మీటింగ్స్ కానీ ఒక చిన్న స్మాల్ మీటింగ్స్ కానీ బిజినెస్ పీపుల్ని కానీ ఎక్కడైనా కలిసినప్పుడు కానీ కీప్ ప్రమోటింగ్ our government, NDA government, because we will be able to give the best, and it is all proven. If you see, every time I keep telling, Hyderabad is a greatest example, how it has improved, and vision what 2020 is, and that is been proven. Vision 2020 kana anukoyin danikana much success undi. Now we are talking about 2047 vision. We have a 5 years vision for 2029. సంథింగ్ ఐడియాస్ పెట్టుకొని మనం వర్క్ చేయాలి. విజన్ 2047లో వాళ్ళు బతుకుంటారా, ఇట్లా వాళ్ళ థాట్ ప్రాసెసే డిఫరెంట్. అట్లా థాట్ ప్రాసెస్ ఉండే వాళ్ళని మనం ఎంకరేజ్ చేయరాదు. అండ్ వీ బీయింగ్ ఎ బిజినెస్ పీపుల్, ఇండస్ట్రీస్ పీపుల్, నాలెడ్జబుల్ పీపుల్, వీ షుడ్ ఆల్వేస్ try and keep telling the community the best things that has to be there with this government that is happening in NDA government. We are the best chief minister as well as the best prime minister for India. So we have to see that stability is there so that everyone will be happy. And this is what I just wanted to convey my message, and really thankful to Yuvraj Garu, his team, for doing this guidelines so that everyone can now read through, go through, because this early bird also, ఏదో early bird అంటే టక అప్లై చేస్తే కాదండి. early bird అంటే మేము ఇట్లా ఓపెన్ చేస్తేనే అదేదో లాటరీ తర కాదు. ఇట్ హ్యాస్ టు గెట్ అప్రూవ్డ్. ప్రాపర్ అప్రోచ్ ఉండాలి. అర్లీ బర్డ్ ఆన్ చేసిన వెంటనే మేము ఫస్ట్ అప్లికేషన్ వచ్చింది మాకు ఇచ్చేసేయాలి, అట్లాంటిది కాదండి. మీ ప్రాపర్ డిపిఆర్ ఉండాలా, ప్రాజెక్ట్ సెలెక్ట్ కావాలా, దెన్ ఓన్లీ యు ఆర్ ఇన్ దట్ list of early bird. And Yuvraj Garu also is really working very hard. And okkate last I want to close this and complete it. మా యువరాజ్ గారికి చాలా ఓవర్లోడ్ ఉందండి. ఎందుకంటే చాలా పని చేస్తారు, చాలా బాగా చేస్తారు. డైమండ్ ఉన్నప్పుడు అప్పుడప్పుడు పాలిష్ చేసుకపోతే డైమండ్ ఇది కూడా కనిపించదన్నమాట. పాపం ఆయనకి ఓవర్లోడ్ ఎక్కువైపోయింది. మేము కూడా సార్లకు చెప్తుంటాం, సార్ మా సార్కి ఇంకెక్కువ ఓవర్లోడ్ ఏదైనా. ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్ బికాజ్ ఈజ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద బెస్ట్ ఐఏఎస్ ఆఫీసర్స్ ఇన్ అవర్ స్టేట్. అండ్ ఐ జస్ట్ వాంటెడ్ టు కన్వే బికాస్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ షేర్ చేసినాం కాబట్టి ఐ జస్ట్ థాట్. అండ్ ఆయన హెల్తీగా ఉండాలనేది చెప్తూ ఈ అవకాశం ఇచ్చిన పెద్దలందరికీ ధన్యవాదాలండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ. గుడ్ డే.
Thank you, sir, for highlighting on the vision of our Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh for the state's industrial growth and on the transformative power of our policies, how it would revolutionize the ease and speed of doing business in the state, foster economic growth, and provide the much-needed impetus to our industrial ecosystem. And also for concluding with very kind words for our Secretary, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Dr. Shekhar Babu Gaddam, IFS, CEO, AP Food Processing Society, to kindly give the vote of thanks.
Good evening all. On behalf of Industries and Commerce Department, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to every one of you for presenting in this important event of launching the path-breaking policies for the state and also the operation guidelines. First, let me thank both the Honorable Ministers for their presence. Honorable Minister for Industries and Commerce, Shri Bharat Garu, Honorable Minister for MSME and SERP, Shri Srinivas sir. Thank you both of you sir for your presence, and also thank you so much sir. All through you have guided us in making these policies. Just I would like to inform all of you. So it has been like, it took like 6-7 months of time, but continuously under the guidance of both the Honorable Ministers, the team is tirelessly working for bringing these policies. And so in many of the forums, both the Honorable Ministers have received many of the representations from the industry and the associations. So promptly Honorable Ministers, both of them used to communicate them to us and also to incorporate them in the policies. Thank you so much both of you sir for your valuable guidance while making these policies and the guidelines. Each and every small issue were also taken care of. So a lot of consultation had happened. Whatever issues that the Honorable Ministers have recommended us have been incorporated in the policies. Once again sir, on behalf of the entire team of Industries and Commerce Department and MSME Department, we thank both of you sir for your presence and the guidance. My sincere thanks to both the chairmen on the dais, Chairman MSME Development Corporation as well as Chairman Trade Promotion Corporation, for your continuous guidance and your presence in this event. My sincere thanks to our Secretary sir, Yuvraj sir, again, so we closely work with him. So I cannot express in words that how much hard work that he had put in while bringing these policies and the guidelines. As Honorable Minister for Industries and Commerce said, he has been overloaded. But I always compare sir with Dravid. Sir goes very early to the office until late night he works. So we HODs, we fall sometime, but sir is always like, Dravid continuously, he works. So thank you very much, sir, for all your guidance to us in bringing these policies. Thank you, sir. So also thanks to my friend Vishwa for your presence. So he has recently joined MSME, all the very best. So he is leading the interventions in MSME Corporation. And my thanks to all of you for taking your time and coming over here and to participate in this launch event. So our appeal is that, all these policies, centers around a theme that, employment generation. So one family, one entrepreneur is our theme. So this really revolutionized the economy of the state. So we really thank you. We wish that you put efforts in generating maximum employment through the industries in this state. We thank you for your participation. So my thanks to print and electronic media for your participation. Last but not least, on my right side, team from Industries Department and team from the APIIC and KPMG. So these people have relentlessly worked all these months. Whenever you go, they are always with laptops, continuously working. I don't know how is your eyesight, but last 6-7 months continuously they are working. So our sincere appreciation and thanks to all of you, the team of Industries Departments and the APIC and also KPMG team. So, and also my appreciation to Industries Department APIC for organizing this event in a befitting manner. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for the kind words. So now we have come to the conclusion of our event. So I, Rachna, APICD, on behalf of our Industries Department and APIC, extend a heartfelt gratitude to the respected dignitaries on stage and the esteemed guests who have been present here. So now we invite everyone to join us for the high tea. You can also interact with our honorable ministers and the chairman and sirs over the high tea. So please, you can proceed towards the outside and take a left to the high tea gathering, please. Thank you so much. So now I request the departmental officers to please come near the stage to have a group photo with the honorable dignitaries. From the Industries Department and the APIC, first we'll have a photo with the departmental staff, followed by the entire team. Thank you.